Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, you're just stuck? Like life is moving forward but you're standing still? That heavy, empty feeling where nothing makes sense. You're not alone. Most people go through life lost, not because they're broken, but because they don't understand what's keeping them stuck. In this video, I'm breaking down some harsh truths about why you still feel lost and how to find your way out. No fluff, no fake motivation, just real talk and steps that can change your direction starting today. If you've been waiting for a sign to take back control of your life, this is it. Let's get started. You're living on autopilot. Most people are living the same day on repeat. Wake up, work, scroll, sleep, and wonder why life feels empty. When you stop making conscious choices, you stop living and start existing. Autopilot feels safe, but it slowly kills your passion and curiosity. You have to break the cycle. Start small, change one part of your routine, try something new, or set a challenge for yourself. Even asking simple questions like, "What do I really want?" can pull you out of the fog. Life won't feel meaningful if you're just running through habits with no intention. Every day you live unconsciously is another day you'll feel stuck. You're chasing someone else's dream. It's easy to get lost when you're following a path that was never yours. Maybe you're chasing the career your parents pushed you into, or the perfect life you see on Instagram. But if you're living for someone else's version of success, you'll never feel fulfilled. True direction comes when you stop asking, "What do they want me to do?" and start asking, "What do I want?" It's scary to break away from expectations, but that's where freedom begins. You can't find yourself while living someone else's story. The moment you start building a life that matches who you are, not who you're told to be, you'll stop feeling lost. You're afraid to fail. A fear of failure is one of the biggest reasons people stay stuck. You might know what you want but hold back because you're scared of looking stupid or making mistakes. Here's the truth: failure is not the enemy, fear is. Staying where you are is failing too, because it means you're not growing. The people you admire didn't get there by playing it safe. They failed, learned, and tried again. Every step forward comes with the risk of falling, but that's how you build direction and confidence. If you keep avoiding failure, you'll avoid success too, and stay exactly where you are. You're surrounded by the wrong people. Your environment shapes your mindset more than you think. If you're constantly around people who are negative, unmotivated, or aimless, it's easy to feel stuck. Energy is contagious. If your circle doesn't challenge or inspire you, you'll sink to their level. Take a hard look at your relationships. Do these people push you to grow or hold you back? Sometimes the reason you're lost isn't because you're broken. It's because you're in the wrong crowd. Surround yourself with people who are ambitious, positive, and aligned with the kind of life you want to build. The right environment can help you find clarity faster than you think. You don't know yourself. Feeling lost often comes from not knowing who you really are. Most people don't take the time to figure out what they actually value, what excites them, or what they want from life. Instead, they go with the flow, hoping clarity will magically appear. But self-discovery isn't accidental, it's intentional. You find yourself by trying new things, reflecting on your experiences, and paying attention to what lights you up. Start journaling. Spend time alone. Ask yourself hard questions. The clearer you get on what matters to you, the easier it becomes to find direction. You can't build a fulfilling life if you don't know who you are. You're distracted by noise. We live in a world designed to keep you distracted. Social media trends and constant notifications pull your attention in 100 directions every day. No wonder you feel lost. Your mind is cluttered with everyone else's opinions, successes, and expectations. You can't hear your own voice when you're drowning in noise. The solution: disconnect. Spend a few hours without your phone. Take walks, meditate, or just sit in silence. It feels uncomfortable at first, but it's in that quiet space that you start hearing yourself again. Clarity doesn't come from doing more. It comes from cutting out the noise and focusing on what truly matters. You don't have a vision. If you feel lost, it's probably because you have no clear destination. Imagine driving with no map, no destination. You just wander. Life is no different. Without a vision, every day feels pointless. A vision doesn't have to be perfect or detailed, but you need something to aim at. It could be building a skill, improving your health, or creating something meaningful. Even a small direction gives your days purpose. Write down what you want your life to look like a year from now. Once you have that, every step you take will feel like progress instead of random movement. You're waiting for someone to save you. Many people feel lost because they're waiting. Waiting for the perfect job, the right relationship, or some magical sign that will fix everything. But here's the harsh truth: no one is coming to save you. It's your job to create the life you want. Waiting puts your future in someone else's hands. The moment you take full responsibility for where you are and where you're going, things start to change. You don't need permission to start building the life you want. Stop waiting for the right time or the right opportunity. The right time is when you decide to move. You're avoiding the hard work. Clarity doesn't come from sitting around overthinking. It comes from action. Many people stay lost because they're too afraid or too lazy to do the hard work that actually builds direction. They wait for motivation instead of creating discipline. But here's the truth: action creates clarity. You won't figure out your purpose by thinking about it forever. You figure it out by trying, failing, and learning. Whether it's starting a project, learning a new skill, or pushing yourself outside your comfort zone, the answers come after the effort, not before. The harder you work, the more doors open, and the less lost you'll feel. You're ignoring your inner work. Sometimes the reason you're lost isn't about external circumstances. It's about what's going on inside. Old wounds, limiting beliefs, and negative self-talk keep you stuck in cycles you can't break. You can't build a clear path on a shaky foundation. Doing the inner work, journaling, therapy, meditation, helps you untangle what's holding you back. It's not easy to face yourself, but healing is what creates space for growth. When you fix your inner world, the outer world starts to make sense. Ignoring your inner battles won't make them disappear. They'll keep controlling you until you deal with them head on. You're comparing yourself to everyone. Comparison is a thief. You're not lost because you're behind. You're lost because you're too busy looking at everyone else's lane. Social media makes it worse, showing you the highlight reels of other people's lives. But you're not supposed to have their journey. You're supposed to build your own. The more you compare, the less you see what makes you unique. Stop measuring your life with someone else's ruler. Focus on small, consistent improvements in your own life. Success isn't about how fast you move compared to others. It's about moving in the right direction for you. You quit too early. So many people stay lost because they quit too soon. They start something, expect instant results, and give up when it doesn't work right away. But that's not how life works. Finding your path takes time, patience, and persistence. The people you see living with purpose didn't get there overnight. They kept going when everyone else stopped. If you're constantly restarting, you'll never build momentum. The only way to find your path is to keep moving forward, even when you feel uncertain. Clarity comes through commitment, not quitting. Stop giving up. You're closer than you think. Feeling lost doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're searching, and that's a good thing. But searching only works if you take action, explore, and start building instead of waiting. Remember, no one is going to create your path for you. It's up to you to make it. If this video from Spark Your Soul spoke to you, drop a comment below and tell me which point hit you hardest. Like this video, share it with someone who needs a wake-up call. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that pushes you to grow. You're not stuck. You're just one bold decision away from finding your direction.